One of the other ongoing sagas is that of the windlass, the anchor windlass, which there's the exploded diagram. Pretty cool, huh? Do you think it has enough parts? I don't know. I have got all the parts off except for 3 that are seized up in there. So these guys, these 2 parts, I took to the machine shop and the guy brilliantly pressed them apart, but now they won't go back together. So I'm not sure what to do about that. It's like super tight. I read somewhere that the plastic bushings, sometimes the salt water gets underneath them and causes them to swell. And I'm not sure if that's what happened or if it's meant to be this tight. I sent an inquiry to the company, so we shall see. I have the appropriate winch grease to grease it all back, and I have the exploded diagram to help me put it back together. So one can hope. I worked on these parts for over a week with the blaster, and they're not coming apart, so I'm having to resort to the machine shop, which is very conveniently located here, and the guy was great, did it in 20 minutes, so hooray for that. So in order to get the anchor windlass off, I have to get to the anchor locker, which is obviously completely blocked with stuff. So that's on the agenda. And as if there wasn't enough going on, the alternator quit charging the start battery. So I got a new alternator, and look at that, it fits, and I tightened the belt. I think it's pretty good. Hopefully it works. So here we have the anchor windlass, almost completely dismantled. The part where the stick goes is completely seized. It's not moving at all. This bolt on top is also seized, not moving. Inside I have all the guts out except these 3, the 2 top and bottom gears and the one there. So I don't know if you can see, but it has one of those plastic sleeves. So obviously that's a weak point of the thing because they're seized up tight. Also gonna have to, refinish it, take a wire brush to it and get all this old finish off and maybe put some paint on it. Here comes the wake of that dinghy. Shouldn't be too bad. It's very, very rolly in this harbor though. I had this gigantic neighbor. They're very nice though. Yes, a miracle has occurred, and the windlass has come off the deck with the help of a very nice man who came over with my friend Claire and helped me with the bolts. Got all the bolts off. She came off real easy. Still can't get these top and bottom bolts out, and this plastic sleeve on this one is too tight. So I'm going to go to the machine shop now and see if they can machine it down a little with a lathe. Great idea. I am thrilled to report that the guys in the machine shop got my windlass apart. Said it wasn't easy either, which kind of made me feel better about not being able to get it apart myself. And these are some of the pieces. These are the top and bottom ones. This bolt was really, really stuck. And I may have to have them machine this again because it wasn't moving, but it's come out nice and clean, so that's nice. And I have a new circlet that came in the rebuild kit, so I may just use that. I don't know. This one's kind of rusty. Probably clean up all right. Put the wire brush on it. Definitely gonna have to put the wire brush on this baby. She's a mess. The finish is all peeling off and she's all corroded. So got some work to do, but I'm hoping the windlass is going to be in working condition. Wouldn't that be exciting? Woohoo! like cement. I don't know what the heck somebody put in this poor windlass, but it was sure gunked up. Gunked up good. She's gonna be all clean soon, aren't ya? It's actually kind of satisfying, I must say, getting this gunk out of here. Ugh, that's a big wad of gunk. Eesh. From gunky to gorgeous, just like that. Clean your teeth. One down, one to go. Well, it's a happy day here on Harmony. Was down below taking a nap, and there was a call outside. And I came out and ta-da! The windlass housing has been blasted and it is perfect! I'm so excited! So much better than it was. All that mess flaking off of it. So I'm gonna go rinse it off, get it real dry, and give it some paint. And I think it'll take paint because it's real rough now. So, and the other rainy day project is the windlass, which I have managed to get about 75% together. And the next thing is proving a little difficult, is to get these little keys into the keyway here, and they're super tight. So I've got the hammer. I'm gonna see if I can get them in. I would never in a million years buy a brand new Lofrans windlass because they sent me the maintenance kit supposedly for this windlass, and this is the replacement they sent me for this part. And there were a bunch of other parts. I have not used any of the parts that came in the maintenance kit because they either don't fit or they don't need to be replaced. So I don't know what's up with that, but boo Lofrans. What? I don't know how I got it out of that slot. Okay. Well, I have figured out the problem in this one. I don't think this camera will focus close enough, but there's some burrs. There's some burrs in there that are keeping it from going in. Breaking out the big guns, got the Dremel. I'm gonna grind out these burrs. Get some more here. Looks like it's been pounded on and deformed a little bit. Probably trying to get them out. I love my cheap Dremel tool. Trooper. Yay. Well, got the keys in. I think. Gosh. Well, it's going. Not going all the way, but it's pretty close. This is the rope side. Oh boy. You can't really see what you're doing, can you? Oh, gosh. Gosh. Hammer. Another one of the parts from the maintenance kit. This is the original one, and this is the one in the maintenance kit. They're clearly not the same. This one is not going to work. It's just so weird. Well, this is kind of epic, the last piece. What's going on? So this little screwy thing presses on the pressure plate. It puts pressure on the gypsy. This is where the chain goes, the gypsy, so that it can't move. So it holds the chain. And you loosen it a little, and then it moves. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's a little slappy though. Gosh. I think it's something going on. Seems the clutch is working, so that's good. Now, the through test. I'm gonna stick in there and see if it actually works. Okay. Seized up a little. It's tight, and it's meant to be tight. Okay. Oh boy. That was exhausting. I have literally been putting it off for almost a week, but the time has come to start the engine and see if the alternator is okay. I'm hoping it is. No. But maybe with bleeding again, she could start. She had some air in there, but maybe I will call the mechanic again.